December 2nd, 2025. While most of us were prepping for the holidays, former President Donald Trump was making headlines in a cabinet meeting. He unleashed a tirade against Congresswoman Ilhan Omar and the Somali American community, calling Somali immigrants garbage. Not a slip, not a joke, he said it in a formal government setting. Trump claimed Somali Americans contribute nothing, live off welfare and should go back to Somalia. He singled out Omar, calling her and her friends garbage and a disgrace. This wasn't coded language, it was a direct attack, delivered with full confidence. The message was clear. Some people, based on where they come from, aren't welcome. This wasn't a rally rant. It was a calculated move in front of his top officials. The cabinet room, a symbol of American leadership, became the stage for one of the most divisive moments in recent memory. Trump's words weren't just about Omar. They targeted an entire community. The shockwaves were immediate, and the intent was unmistakable. This was no offhand comment. It was a statement of policy and purpose. In 2025, this is what leadership looked like: exclusion, delivered from the highest office. And the country was forced to listen. Why did Trump choose this moment? It's all about political strategy. His comments coincided with a ramp-up in immigration enforcement, ICE teams sent to Minnesota, more deportations on the horizon. This rhetoric fires up his base, especially in battleground states like Minnesota and Michigan. By targeting Omar, a progressive Muslim immigrant, he rallies supporters around a common enemy. It's a distraction from other issues, reframing the debate as real Americans versus outsiders. Meanwhile, new asylum restrictions and investigations into Somali communities add fuel to the fire. Trump's words justify harsher policies, making the rhetoric and actions two sides of the same coin. This isn't just about one outburst, it's a coordinated campaign. The goal: energize supporters, intimidate opponents, and reshape the national conversation. It's political chess, and every move is calculated. The backlash was swift and united. Minnesota's governor, mayors, and civil rights groups condemned Trump's remarks as racist and dangerous. Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey publicly declared support for the Somali community. "We love you, and we stand with you." Congresswoman Omar responded with dignity, highlighting Somali Americans' roles as doctors, teachers, and business owners. She refused to be intimidated, countering hate with facts. Community organizations warned of real fears: racial profiling, harassment, and the chilling effect on daily life. The response wasn't just political, it was personal, a stand for inclusion over division. Across Minnesota and beyond, Americans rejected Trump's vision of exclusion. The message, "Hate has no home here." This was more than a political fight. It was a defense of community and belonging. The country's conscience was on display, and the world was watching. Trump claims Somali Americans contribute nothing. The facts say otherwise. Over 50,000 Somali Americans work in Minnesota, many in critical sectors like healthcare. They pay taxes, run businesses, and revitalize neighborhoods. Somali entrepreneurs have transformed entire business districts, creating jobs and opportunity. Their community boasts one of the highest rates of entrepreneurship among immigrants. The data is clear. Somali Americans are builders, not burdens. Trump's claim isn't just wrong, it's a political fiction. The reality is a vibrant, contributing community woven into the fabric of America. The numbers don't lie. Words from leaders have consequences. Trump's attack created a climate of fear for Somali and immigrant communities, especially with ICE raids looming. Families worry about profiling, harassment, and deportation. Even U.S. citizens feel threatened. Legal groups brace for detentions, warning that due process could be ignored in the rush to make a political point. This isn't just about policy, it's about the soul of the nation. Trump's rhetoric deepens divisions, forcing Americans to pick sides. The debate isn't about immigration anymore, it's about identity and belonging. Will America become a fortress of fear, or live up to its promise as a nation of immigrants? The answer will define the country's future. The stakes have never been higher. Trump wasn't alone. Vice President J.D. Vance was right there, banging the table in support. This wasn't passive agreement, it was active encouragement at the highest level. Vance's actions signaled that Trump's rhetoric was now official party policy. The table banging legitimized hate, making it seem acceptable, even patriotic. It showed how far the party has shifted, embracing division as a core identity. Vance, once a critic of populist anger, now cheered it on. This moment was a performance for history, a symbol of eroding norms. What was once unthinkable became just another day in Washington. The echo of that bang will be remembered. After all the outrage, the question remains, where do we go from here? Trump's comments drew a line in the sand, forcing America to confront its identity. For Somali Americans, the path forward is uncertain, but their response, dignity, and resilience, sets an example. The political landscape is more polarized than ever, with division as a strategy. The challenge for opponents, offer unity and hope, not just more anger. This is a call to action for every American. Democracy isn't a spectator sport. Everyone has a role. Will the country choose inclusion or exclusion? The answer will shape the nation's future. This is America's moment of reckoning.